Whipped cream parfait cups. Have you done them before? Happens all the time in Europe. We're going to show you how to do them in this video. You know, we bring these videos to you. Great to have you here. Also, thank you for our episode sponsor. This sponsor actually is Pasmo. We're using their whipped cream machine today. Show you a couple of different things that you can do with whipped cream, fresh whipped cream. We're doing a whipped cream parfait. Again, you don't see it too much here in the US, but there are a lot of different applications for it. So thank you for Pasmo sending us this unit. Their link is down below. You can have a look at all of their soft serve equipment, whipped cream equipment, the whole box and dice. We had a previous video where we kind of looked at a recipe. Have a look at that. In fact, I'll get Madeline to link it down below for the recipe. We've taken that recipe. It's sitting in here in our Pasmo whipped cream machine. Now, I did a bit of an experiment the other day in making these whipped cream parfaits. All throughout Europe, you'll see them kind of in cases. It's a dairy whipped topping. It's probably a 30% fat product, but it's not churned in the batch freeze. It's straight out of one of these units or in one of the ISI bulb whipped cream dispensers. What we're going to do is take our display cup. Right here I've got my just regular whipped cream in. It's on auto. I'm just going to hit manual here and put a little bit in the bottom of the cup, only to that much there. Now, up to you here. We're going to go down. We might put a little bit of Oreo in here. Oh, there's a big bit of Oreo. Little dusting of cocoa. A couple of nuts to you, fresh from Eater, lovely. What we're going to do next is we're going to go to the top of our machine here and we're going to change out our regular whipped cream for a canister or a container of chocolate whipped cream. Again, this is the kind of versatility of a unit like this. How did you make this chocolate whipped cream, Steve? Let's put this over, put the straw into there, the intake into there. Well, I basically just took that same recipe and put some fudge brownie extract in from our good friends at Loran Gourmet. So if we come to the front of the machine here, it's kind of like purging a soft serve machine or a batch freezer. If I hit the manual process, you'll see it'll change from, isn't that cool? From our vanilla mix, or our, I guess it is vanilla mix, to our chocolate mix. Then we go back to our parfait here. We put a little bit of chocolate in. We'll bring that down onto the table. We might just put a few little nuts on this one. Again, another sprinkle. Then we're going to change back to vanilla. So you would batch this, obviously, but just to show you how it looks like, I'm going to take this one out, put our container of sanitizer in. A lot of versatility here. Drop that in there. And then we're going to come to the front of the machine, put it on its clean setting. We're going to stop that there, press wash. And it'll basically just wash the labyrinth or the tube that's in there. We're going to wait till that pretty well comes out clear. And again, you would batch these in the store. But I think that, again, the versatility is pretty cool. I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to take the nozzle off and clean out the nozzle. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, nozzle back on. Just clips on there in place. We're going to just let that drizzle out a little bit. I'm going to hit wash again, but I'm going to not have it, the straw in there. So it'll run a little bit there. I'm going to stop that. I'm going to take our cleaner out, and then I'm going to put our vanilla whipped cream mix back in. We'll do a bit of a test batch here to make sure that we're good. We hit auto, so we start chilling again. Press and straight away, look at that. We're back in business. So I get my parfait back. Just hit it with a bit of a dollop on top there. And we might kind of just finish that off with a little bit of powdered. Now you could do anything here. You could literally put a drizzle of chocolate syrup over the top. But in this case, a lot of places throughout Europe are actually having these in the display case. You could have an after hours event where you have a little bit of alcohol perhaps in the whipped cream, and you're basically tasting this thing as you go down through the layers, and you can see kind of the different particulates and so forth in here as well. a lot of different options that you can do that don't always have to do with the ice cream machine. Now, higher in fat, you don't want to make large 16-ounce ones of these because this is really just a bit of a tasty morsel to keep you going. Anyway, play around with whipped cream. I think that whipped cream is totally underrated. The more you can do with whipped cream, with extracts, flavors, colors, there's a lot that you can do if you're using your own whipped cream recipe. I'm interested in what you do with whipped cream. Keep it PG-13 or up. Keep it PG-13 or G. Let's keep it G. Yeah, interested, leave a comment down below. Thank you again for Pasmo, Mitch and the crew out there in California. We're going to continue to put this thing through its paces, both on the video and in our classes. All the class links are on scoopschool.com. We haven't done one of these for a while, Madeline. I'm just trying to think of where it is. Up here is a subscribe button. Over here is a good video. No, up here is subscribe. Down here is a great video, and under the arm, that was bad. Takes you over to scoopschool.com. Keep on scooping. We'll see you in the next video.